Hello again, everybody. This is Lord Teamaker on behalf of the Game One Player Serve podcast and content creators. And this is me appearing to do a little bit more of what I was going to do yesterday before I had to cancel the stream. Yes, it is Anachronox. So let's get into it now. Little bit. I collected a couple of collectibles and a couple of fights, but I also know now where I got to go. So, are you ready? Let's bang some of this out. Now maybe on for an hour, maybe on for a couple. Because I know tonight we're on for some, it looks like No Man's Sky from what I heard. Neil, we gotta go to the shop. Because this is where we gotta go. This is where we gotta go. Gotta go into the shop. Because look, lab coat, free pack of lab coats. Yeah. So we can also buy stuff here as well. But we're not going to. Oh no. What we're going to do is this. Do that. Oh yeah. Oh look, the auto hosts are coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you. Look, lab coats.
Tighten your belt, sunshine. We got a bird to catch.
Now, let us go to the station. So, cool, we look all smart in that now, don't we? So, it is I, Leclerc. So let's see if we can get off this rock of a space station. Right, Bouncer Billy. Thank you and enjoy your flights.
Extrapolate, if you will, Schönhausen's theory of caustics by reflection.
Oh, that's easy. The catacaustic envelope of a moving line can be determined by... Uh-oh.
I'm sure I'll get through, but I think you're stuck.
Maybe they'll ask me an easy one.
Characterize gravity theories in relation to universally coupled scalar fields in the context of Dirac's large number hypotheses.
Oh well, I didn't really want to go to Sunder anyway.
Hi.
Don't worry, Mr. Boots. Let him ask his questions. I'll take care of everything, just see.
Hello. Hello again. How you doing? But yeah, I was going to play some of this yesterday afternoon, but stuff happened around the house, so I couldn't. So I decided I'll do some this evening before Free Play Friday. Welcome in. How you guys doing? You right? You've been to Sundial. You know the drill. Credentials can be faked. Knowledge can't. Explain Dietz's molecular viscosity process on a fluvial aquifer systems in Tame Tac system. The what? It's easier. I wrote an article of the process for the Scientific Journal, if my memory serves. The pressure dropped like blah 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 blah. Synthesizes federal world polymers divide the synthesis blah blah blah. I have no idea what they're talking about. Finally, face. Oh, we did it. We got through. I have no idea what they just said. You've been to Sunday, you know a drill. Credentials can be faked and knowledge can't. Can I just like beat him up? Phylogenetic protocols and biomechanical post-fixation processing. Excuse me, do you speak Aragon by the chance? Afraid Uruguayan is not one of the 23 languages I know. Why? Well, my master is an Uruguayan from the Asaragan system. He speaks an obscure provincial dialect. Luckily for you, I can serve as his translator today. Very well, as long as your translation skills are adequate. Flip flam flip flom. Or Bieber Scooten Dooney Paluni Kilia Filia. We gotta do it, haven't we? We gotta go flim flam flim flom. Flim flam flim flom. Mindro, Pindro, Kandro, Kudro, or let's talk absolute shit this part. Tubi Ubi Walla Nubi Napa Napa. Yes. Yo. Mango Chango Chingro Changro Chondro. Yes. It's like people outside a kebab shop on a Friday night, isn't it? Hello there, silence on Aruga. May proceed. Oh, if only you walked by and went, thanks, buddy. that would be perfect. Laxo, thank you for the host. Hello, Dr. Electro. Oh, you did, Lynn. Yeah, aye. One more day, we survive. So, ooh. Now, as this is a extra stream, I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Maybe on for about an hour or two. There have been reports of huge biomechanical vultures feeding off space debris in this sector. If we're lucky, we'll see one.
Great success.
J-Dub! I wonder what the in-flight movie is. Is it Biomechanical Cell Division 2? Sup, bitches? Sup? How you doing, dude? I want some peanuts. You want some peanuts? I'll get it for you. You want some peanuts? Right. So we're off the space station. Wait a minute. I was thinking. I'll let you look at his name. You got webcam work. Wait, got webcam working? Wait, what? Well, you got your webcam working. Ah, okay. It's Dr. Enver Alstein. I hope you like talking to people. It's funny, you've got one of those faces. They may want to talk to you. They get that a lot. Strangers telling you secrets they wouldn't tell their own therapists. Do you think I look like a movie star? No, I don't. I hoped you'd come over here. I noticed you're wearing a Cordicom Linguinator. I'm working on a side project that might just interest you. You see, most consumer linguinators on the market today are incredibly clumsy, especially that Cordicom knockoff you're wearing. Translations are ungrammatical, and unknown slang even causes certain models to crash. Ah! Yeah, because recently the Windows updates have been causing that to happen to a few things. Sometimes microphones as well, as we found out last week. And most importantly, if you come across languages that aren't already pre-programmed into the conversion module, you're sick out of luck. Now just imagine a Rosetta Stone of linguinators, one that translates alien languages that are not in the linguinator translation table. Here's how it works. First, the unknown language is run through a series of very complicated algorithms which check for recurring phonetic patterns and cross-reference them against the Berzak-Fellini lingua cipher. Then the actuator spits out on-the-fly translation. Simple in theory, yet it took 15 painstaking years of development and still came out before Duke Nukem Forever. Here, plug this adapter into your linguinator. Do me a favour and report any bugs you might encounter. Good. I've been collecting soil samples from volcanoes. There's been unusual tectonic activity on that planet for years. Maybe it has something to do with the heavy amount of mist-tech that turns up on urban lava. Gee, you think? How alien art ended up circulating on the planet's tectonic cycle is beyond me. So, which way do we go? Yeah, the C920 is quite nice. I have one. There, there, C920. Very nice piece of kit. Access is usually closed during space flights. So we can't go through that way because there's space out there. But space would be very bad for our health. Wait. Don't say anything. Dr. Bitya. I'm not feeling too well. Cinder spike travel makes me sick. My kingdom for a bag of peanuts. This is your Captain Taylor speaking. We are on a further approach to Starport, where they're enjoying partly cloudy skies and a high of 82 degrees. We hope you enjoy your stay, but we thank you for flying on the brain train. Over. Looks like a taxi, doesn't it? More than the even the taxi colours. A new planet. Now we got to find the Lady Doctor. Ooh, thank you very much for the auto hosts. Guess it's the exit, right? Oh, Cook, give me the Wendy Pops. Alright, fellas, I did a send an search for Dr. Rue Bowman and found out some stuff. Okay, Fatima, what did you find out? Boots, you remember when I went on that self-help kick after reading a book titled My Stack Awaits just a few months before I died? Well, the person we're looking for wrote it. Can't find a listing in the Colossum Scientist Directory. The only reference I could find was in the 6-month-old shipping log, which shows laboratory equipment for an R. Bowman shipped to a building called the Rainbow Sanctuary. All searches for Rainbow Sanctuary come up blank. I'm afraid you're on your own, boys. God damn it. So, excuse me, how you haven't seen a Rainbow Sanctuary, have you? You're going to be in an awful lot of trouble with scientific gets wind of what you're up to, Dr. Engel. They're too wrapped up in soliciting funds for their precious grants to take notice of my extracurricular activities. I can assure you that no one will be the wiser as long as... Would you mind? This is a private conversation. I don't mind at all, you just carry on, I'll just stand here. All I know is I know nothing. Sounds about right for me, really, doesn't it? how very Socratic of you. Ah, hello. Let's see what you can find here. Ah, okay. So we're gonna have to go up and round. Success! Right, restricted security laser ops. This security laser is one of 3 protecting the restricted areas of the Coliseum Starport maintenance personnel. Need to be aware of basic functionality before attempting to repair any of the lasers. Lasers have two frequency settings, operational and standby. Do not attempt to block or repair the laser when they are at operational frequency, because they will probably burn your eye sockets out. For repair purposes, block the laser through small slot in the panel with a LCU6 laser card. Right, so enter frequency numbers on the keypad. Press enter and clear if you want to start over. Do not set frequency numbers with unauthorized personnel. That can only lead to pain, most likely yours. So down is where the thingy goes. It's Science World. Can I do this one as well? Same blah blah blah. Same blah 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 blah. Because we like the blah 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 blah. My life's been pretty good so far. I feel pretty lucky. I'm smart. I got a scholarship to study on Sunday. I mean, what an opportunity. No one's come to pick me up. I was expecting to see someone holding a sign with my name on it. Maybe I should call someone. But maybe I should stay here. No. Don't reach out and call somebody. Right, so we do have to go out into the Colosseum. Or Colosseum, as they call it. But I just want to have a check around here. We might know the collectibles. The dirty collectibles. And of course, people may know where the sanctuary is. You never know. Because, you know, we don't really want to go outside and immediately go, excuse me, do you know where the Rainbow Sanctuary is, please? Hey, you! Try and grab me. Come on, I dare you. Be a sport. Just try. See? You can't touch me. Do. Nothing can. I'm generating an impenetrable force field. Can't be detected by most high-end optical thermal scanners out on the market today. I put a prototype myself. Yeah, only problem is the fool doesn't know how to shut it off. A minor matter. Some of the variables will give me a lot of trouble, but just about worked out the calculations. Shouldn't take too long to figure out. Better put that ridiculous contraption away before you banish the rest of the heretics. Killjoy. You always spoil my fun. Oh dear, I've got to visit the restroom. Oh no, I'm not taking any responsibility for this. So yeah, Jay, how are you doing? How you feeling? Because now I can do a wander about. Though let us go as boards. Martin's Games, thank you for the host as well, good sir. A private conversation that we're not allowed to listen to. How rude of them. Bloody rude. I've been fascinated by arachnids ever since I got bitten by a spider when I was a freshman at the International Institute of Technology. Professor Maguire. Did you know that a normal person swallows an average of 8 spiders during the course of their life while they sleep? Yeah, we hear that. I don't mean to gross you out. We already knew. We already chuffing well knew. Professor Molo, this is an okay planet to live on except for the food. I wish they'd open up a moon burger out here. A moon burger. Look. I will return within 2 cycles, my son. Focus on your work while I am absent. Father, I am experiencing feelings of sorrow. Pay them no heed, my son. They will only interfere with your work. Father, what if the experiment fails because you are not here? The experiment will not fail because I'm not here, my son. The experiment will fail if you make a careless mistake. Father, who is my mother? Now, that is not the appropriate time for this conversation, my son. Is it Dr. Yasp? She's always treated me differently, Father. Calm yourself, my son. Father, is it true that you've stolen to credit for a colleague's work at university? Let's discuss this upon my return, my son. You're not my father. He's tough. He's bagging off. He's bagging off. So, where you going? He's bagging off. So, you're not my father. I wish you a good day. I said good day. Let's go in the lounge. Salutations. This is perhaps the last drink I will ever serve. What alcoholic beverage may I serve you? Should we have sissy beer? Should we have bubble water? Should we have chug-a-lug chug? Should we have tequila mockingbird? The choice is yours. Let me know what you would like to drink. Mr. Smith wants the tequila. I think that is a very smart choice. For tequila, it made me happy. Hail Moscow! Wait, what? What? You mean to tell me they don't serve mojitos here? And they call this a civilized joint? Chug-a-lug. You want a chug-a-lug? Okay. We will get you a chug-a-lug as well, Michael. Was it yummy? Did it warm your stomach? Good. Because I'm done bartending forever. Shit. You're quite yummy. Right, let's talk to the man who's looking out. When I was a child, I thought the reason you couldn't breathe in space was because of bad air. Can you believe that? Not no air, but bad air. I was such a stupid little kid. Thinking back on how stupid I was, I can't believe I managed to survive into adulthood. I love the writing in this. Please seat yourself. Service will come momentarily. That was number 3, not Mambo number 5. You just got to chase down what you want. Chewing gum on the edge where you need to be. What? Darling, I think you know what it is I want to ask you. And it will as soon as this guy stops breathing down my neck. Seriously, if this guy would please leave, I can continue in this romantic moment. I guess I'll have to actually later. Jerk. No, not you. I'll just pretend he's not there. What? Man, I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. What? Scheduled to document a reconduction moons around Bernard 3. Only occurs every 137 years. Since the Barneys don't keep very accurate astronomical records, it was up to me to record the rare event. If only my flight hadn't been moved 2 hours, I missed the whole conjunction. Man, I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. What could possibly go wrong with tequila, Mr. Smith? Do you know what I think? I think nothing. which gets me into trouble most of the time. You're thinking nothing. I'm assuming my luggage is going to come out of here at some point. Everyone else got their luggage. Where's mine? It's probably in Cordica. This is ridiculous. I'm going to complain. Yes, you do that. So, oh, hello. I'm nervous, can you tell? I designed advanced ion propulsion engines. I know space flight is safe, but look, my hands are shaking. I need to relax. Someone told me I should try making fists with my toes. Yeah, top of a building. At Christmas time. When you go see your wife. Don't look now, but I think the young lady sitting over there keeps looking over at me. Okay, look now. Wait, don't. She's looking. Okay, now. Do you see her? She looks nervous. Boy, got all flustered. Poor thing. She's adorable, isn't she? She keeps squirming her toes. I bet she's afraid I'm going to walk over there and talk to her. She's probably very shy. You think I should go talk to her? Now, I mean, you know, she's nervous. This could probably put her at ease. Not unless you like rejection. SPT, don't get you. Shoot the glass. Yeah, go on then. Deep breath. Okay, here goes. He's gonna get a smack. That space. Hi. I seen you'll be nervous. Okay. How weird. Some guy just asked me the time. When I told him I didn't know, he said, "You're all the same," and ran off. I like how this vibrates my butt. Give it a try, it feels great. I mean, if that's not an image right there, I don't know what is. Well, what are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. Go find Dr. McLaurin. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Well, nothing now, Mr. Snooty. Get away from me. Get away from me. What? Hey, you know, if you didn't go, I think you think you're quite attractive, would you like to go out for something at some point? Then that's your fault if you asked for your time. Silly ballbag. Rainbow Sanctuary. That's where all the heretics are sequestered, isn't it? Yeah, you got to get past that security point over checkpoint over there to find it. Ooh. That security checkpoint, eh? Everyone hails Sunder as a utopia or advanced thought. It's just prone to prejudice as any place. Sunder is divided into different fields of research, almost like an academic caste system. Scientific Association perpetuates the system by bestowing bigger grants to the astrophysicists and offering them cheaper housing rates of less prestigious fields, like, say, botany. Remember when they discovered the cure for the Braxilia virus? The key to the vaccine was discovered on a lonely stretch of scrubland on Tarlean 2 by botanists classifying plants. Some astrophysicists were ahead in the clouds. Oh, how relevant today. If your ideas run contrary to the popular beliefs, you're branded a heretic and stripped of all prestige. It's awful how they ranked raped Roe Bowman over the coals. I didn't even think her ideas were really all that radical. Mark my words, I'm going to put this place through some changes. We need to find her. Boy, that was odd. I just bumped into the strangest looking guy as I was leaving the bathroom. Couldn't have been a scientist who was wearing red and black body armor. His face was evil. Oh, 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 we need an adult. We need an adult. I'll have to do it myself. Hang on, hang on. And ban. And ban. And there we go. Yeah. Oh dear. His face was evil. He didn't say anything, he just stared at me and strode off. I got chills. Hell, I'm getting chills now looking at my arm. The more moments have passed, the more it seems like I imagined him. That's truly bizarre. Should I report this to someone? Yes! Yes, you should! Halt! Do you have Class C security clearance? Beyond this gate is a Rainbow Sanctuary. It's restricted to heretics only. Can you lower them? I'm afraid I couldn't lower these lasers even if I wanted to. Savory frequencies are known by only 3 guards, and each one only knows 1 frequency each. What if I cleverly distract you and lower them while you're not looking? I guess in theory that would be possible to interrupt the flow of lasers without a clearance keycard. Interrupt them how? Well, there are 3 types of lasers running into the high modulation behind me. If someone found a control panel for each one and managed to get the disabling frequencies from the 3 guards, then they could switch lasers to low modulation. That would lower the gate. But once lasers are switched to low modulation, you still have to blow the flow with something. Or block the flow of something. Working with what? If anything fit enough to fit, you know, to fit the laser into a unit card slot. Card slot in the control panel. Have you been listening to anything I've been telling you? Like I said, if someone found the control panels for each type of laser and found secret frequency for them, they could switch the lasers to low modulation and block them with something fit enough to fit in the laser unit card slot. So, this is what we need to do. Let's journey to the planet, which we've done, and find Dr. Bowman. Right. Dr. Bowman is in the Rainbow Sanctuary near the starport. Yes, we're near there. Security lasers are blocking the way to the Rainbow Sanctuary. Each PAX guard knows one of the individual frequencies. You need to get the lower frequency setting for the red, green, and blue lasers. We need something thin to block the lasers and security points. Okay. Right. So let's go find 3 guards. So why don't I just jump over there? Jump the fucking rail. Can't go that way. The guards! Where are you guards? The guards there. The guards in the lounge. Foiled by a knee-high wall, the evil genius of the security. I know. It's almost like they saw us coming, didn't they? Alright, mister. So, I told her to hand me a canister beside the Turizaki emitter. The goggles work better when the subject is exposed to certain types of radiation. The colour were a scanties, did the goggles work? That's the thing, my unionist friend. She wasn't wearing any whatsoever, and he spilled my beaker. Hey, can you see? Well, can you see we're conversating here? You schlep. Excuse me, what's the frequency, Kenneth? And this is Officer Rars. Frequency for security lasers. Listen, buddy, I got a morning ritual. I drink a Bellini, conversate with the locals, and munch a croissant before I open my briefcase and read my daily briefing. So get your face out of my routine before I club your brain pan. Now tell me, are they as nice as I imagine? I think she's starting to suspect there's only so many times I can ask her to whack me into a Zaki emitter. You gotta hook me up with a pair of them goggles. Maybe you can modify the helmet gear. Well, perhaps if you can get me those crisis system samples you confiscate from Dr. Moam, we can work something out, no? Hey, can't you take the hint? Get the hell out of here. Gotta make a bundle with those goggles. Privacy laws permit. Hey, beat it before I beat you! So I told you to hand me a canister of Goggles work better when something is close to something good. Alright, so. Right, so. So he's not going to talk before his morning coffee. Great. Right, we're going to go up to the top and see what guards are where. Because there's the 3 emitter bits here. They're up around here. The emitter bits, because we saw those already. Breathe! Breathe! I've taken anger management courses. I'm supposed to tense my muscles and breathe in. Breathe! The anger is draining out me. The anger is draining out of me. I've got to leave the anger behind me. I've got to step out of my... It took my money! I'm okay. Really? I'm very centered. The anger is draining out of me. If I get that paper for you, will you get me the laser frequency? You got yourself a deal. It's not like you can do anything bad with it, right? It's worthless without other frequencies. Worthless! Besides, if you did anything bad with it, I'd spill your brains across the starport. Right. Hang on there, Mr. Man. Right, okay, let's try again. Okay, so it's gonna go up, okay. We're getting there. Get in there. Stop smacking it while I'm trying to hack it. There we go. Hey, you got rid of paper out of the vendor bot without even touching it. How'd you do that? Thanks, little robot man, that's swell. Now I can lie on the bottom of my birdie cage with fresh paper. Aww. The laser frequency is 691. Thanks. So where? So we've got one. That's a start, isn't it? Yeah. Aha. Someone get this hairspring out of my face. Can't you see him in the middle or something? Can you tell me the frequency for the security layers, huh? I've had a grueling day. I don't have time to talk to morons. Take a hike. Come on, I'm in the middle of something, you moron. My name's Dr. Bruselli. I'm afraid your father is ill. My father's been dead for 15 years, you jackass! You're deaf? I don't have time to talk to morons. Right, okay. I get it. Huzzah! Well, I know most of you Pax monkeys are a bit slow in the uptake. I mean, you can't have too much dangling between the noodle if you get your kick-swinging knuckle duster over the skull of every Tom, Dick and Henrik who'll give you the lip. So, let me explain it to you clear. Nice, easy, and slow. I may look old to you, but under this glorious mane is a juvenescent soul. I think like a young man. I drink like a young man. I pitch woo like a young man. But my weakness is my memory. The years wear on like a paper dress, and before you know it, the memory is in tatters at the foot of the bed. Not to mention your ability to compose a metaphor or simile or whatever the hell it was I just said. Whatever the case, I forget things I used to be. Forget things. I used to be a whistle punk back in the day. You know what that is? It's in the Cocorian timber fields back when there was still a lumber industry to be had. Years ago, real hardwood was all the rage with the husfrosts, dresses, cellarettes, little brulin style davenports. The trend was burnished wood, and Kodak had tons of it. Again, this was back in the day. So I found myself in the timber fields as a whistle punk. Now, you got to understand the type of ramshackle operation the Cocadians are running. Some things never change, and all they were after was to make a quick dime. Safety was a joke, and equipment consisted of leather gloves and a 5-year-old strider saw. Now, when those Cocadian falls first fall, they came sliding down the hill like a Led Zeppelin. It takes 600 years to mature, and the big ones take 3 weeks to saw through. And although we weren't dealing with the Mondo Furs, even the crumb snatchers were whoppers. That's why there's a whistle punk at the top of the slopes to warn the lumberjacks down below. The troubles are coming. Anyway, it was during my timber years that the hernia developed. You know what that is, son? You get a rupture near your gooseneck and your intestines decide they want some air. Mine got strangulated. They made me wear an itchy truss for longer than I care to tell. I tried working with my magic with ladies, but the moment they saw the support pad under the trousers, they ran for the hills. What even worse was, enough. 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 The frequency is 5070. Don't ever say another word to me again. Good luck with hernia. So the green laser is 691, the red laser is 507. just stop. I could go this way. So I guess we've got to use Boots' special power then for the other guard. That would make sense. It'd make a whole lot of sense. And then we'll come back and sort them out. But hey, progress, ladies and gentlemen. Progress. Yeah, okay, we did that. Right, so where do we get his drinky poos? Would you care for some complimentary playing cards? Sure, why not? There you go. You seat yourselves out. Let's go momentarily. Now we just have to get his frequency. Because what is the frequency, Kenneth? Is your Benzodrine? Uh-huh. Shit. Try that again. Was that 4? 8. 4, 6. Okay, so confidential blah 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 blah. Regional officer, no, Kenneth. Challenge him to Gwen. I wondered whether there would be this would have an REM reference to it, and yes, it does. $493. I believe that just put a tamper with your briefcase. Hey, keep your mitts off that stuff. I don't know what he was on about. No idea what he was on about there. We did nothing. Nothing. We did nothing. Right, so. When's this one? This is blue. Okay. So the blue was... So blue was 493. Okay. Go. Good. So that'd be red. So red was 507. So the other one was 691. So 507. 507. And 691. Ah, we got to put the laser cut, the thingy cards in there as well. Right, okay. So Boots has gained a level. Nice. Right, so we'll leave that there. I forgot we had to put the flame cards in this bit rather than the others. I'm a stupid fool. Until I remembered. Yes. Pow has gained a level. I hope these cards don't play Snap. Please yourselves. Oh yes. It did work. Right. Let's go to the Rainbow Sanctuary. Not the Seashell Sanctuary. But hey, look. Ooh. Sidewalk out of order. Sorry for any inconvenience. Oh, we're gonna have to walk out, are we? So, hello? Dr. Blondini, I'd like to take my lunch break out here, but some heretic from the Rainbow Sanctuary invariably wanders over and spoils my peace. Guess all the shuttle's taking off spoiled the peace too. Can you get out of my son? Happy accidents are often the mother of invention, as Bob Ross does say. Case in point, I was toying with a gravimetric flux of inanimate objects when I inadvertently found a way to reverse polarity of my boots. Now I've got myself some dandy anti-gravity footwear. Pretty neat, huh? I bet you wish you had a pair. Well, gotta go, and it's up and away. I mean, I still feel that Rainbow Sanctuary much like Rainbow Farms. He said that Rosy Cottage is just a euphemism for a cardboard box in the back garden. Sounds like it, doesn't it? Would you like to see our Rainbow Sanctuary? I guess it's there then. Welcome to the Rainbow Sanctuary, home of the wretched and depraved, home of the heretics. Ro Bowman is probably the most popular of us. She made quite the number of magazine covers for her controversial best-selling book. She was the best that science had to offer, and they paid her back with public humiliation. In a purely politically motivated move, the Scientific Association found her theories unsound and branded her a heretic. Interesting term to use in this day and age, isn't it? Bowman was said to have committed heresy against science itself. Her findings were a slap in the face of the establishment. But if her theories were so extreme, why was she allowed to remain a member of the Scientific Association? Why not get rid of her entirely if she presented such an affront to knowledge? I'll tell you why. It's because those in power are smart enough to know that heretics are often the revolutionary thinkers who change the galaxy. Robum and the rest of us heretics are kept around in case our theories turn out to be true. We use the Scientific Association for funding, and they use us for our potential knowledge. Ain't politics wonderful? So enter at your own risk, Doctor. You might catch heretical thoughts. Or catch your heretical thoughts. Oh, is that something I can pick up? It is. From True View Talk, eh? Right. So it could go up or we could go down. Guess we're going up. Aha. But just what will we find here? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little bit of a tease for you for next week, and that's where we'll leave it. Because it's a nice little extra, so I can have a little bit of a rest, because in less than 4 hours' time, I'll be back with James Atkinson, with Chris Hergelman. Indeed, a cliffhanger. Yes. Will we find her? Will we find Dr. Bowman? So we'll find out next Thursday. So yes, so I'll be back tonight about 11 PM UK time with James Atkinson and Chris Hergelman. We will be playing some of No Man's Sky, I believe, in multiplayer. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, and then on this channel, I'll be back Sunday morning, 10 AM, for some more shooty bang bang with Army of Two. But for now, I'm going to head off. Have a very, very good evening. I will see you tonight. Bye for now.